7 News Time is 6:50 and Dave White is here from New York Sea Grant, and we have a serious topic and a funny topic that we're going to talk about here this morning.
You think we have a funny topic?
I think we're going to start with the humorous topic here first with the hat and
Merry Christmas to both of you. I do. I've been told that before.
You can't see, but the hat lights up.
Is it lighting up now? There we go.
It is, but with our bright lights, it's hard to see.
It's hard to see on TV. But you have some gift ideas, right, that are nautical in theme?
Just for you.
Okay.
Because I know you have a lot of nautical friends, and you're kind of a last-minute guy, I'm going to guess.
Oh, you got that.
So, you know, if our friends from Gander Mountain have provided us some things to be thinking about. One is the hunting, fishing, camping trivia game.
That's a good idea.
So, you know, and to board them over winter while you're getting ready to, you know, get, spring set up, everything, or have at the camp for when folks come. Something special there.
Idea.
And just for your car, the Bass Combo Pack for your antenna and your trailer hitch. Always find something really great for your angler, your boater, your camp enthusiast. But you can't forget your campers that are going across. This is the Airstream trailer light set.
Oh my, yeah.
That is good.
Just for you,
and
just for
it's
you.
like the old trailer.
The old Airstream trailer types. You know, if you go to Gander Mountain or any one of those sports stores, these are the kind of things you find. And this is what Jeff will be doing, the always in season gift card.
It fits everyone.
Fits everybody. It's the right color. It's the right size. So, you know, we wanted to make sure Jeff was set. So he's already looked at this and said, great, I don't have to worry about going shopping now. I've taken care of all of my friends. So if your brother-in-law is watching,
turn it off because I don't want to ruin the surprise.
That's right. but you know,
this is yours, Dick.
You know, it is. It's fun. You know, when you're dealing with folks that live along the coast and that, you know, you go to their places. This is a lot of the stuff you see because it's fun. It's all part of it. And you know, we do talk a lot about serious issues with coastal issues and fishing and boating and that. But it is a lot of fun. And so I thought this would be kind of fun this morning to talk a little bit about some of the things you can think about for your boater and angler and your friends.
All right, now let's talk about serious. Do you want to leave the hat on or you want to take it off? What do you think?
Yeah, it makes a great centerpiece as well. See, so if you put it on the table, it makes a great little centerpiece too. So, you know, multifunction.
This morning, news out that the Coast Guard is going to abandon its idea of live fire exercises in the Great Lakes. Now, you have been actively working with some groups, and those groups have been against this idea. Do you have any reaction from those groups on this dismissal of the live fire?
Haven't talked to most of them, but they've been actively working. A lot of folks in the marine trade industry, obviously the tourism promotion agencies. There was a lot of concern on perception of what was going to be occurring, impact on recreational use, the environmental issues. So there were a lot of issues that all came to bear, and a lot of societal issues. It's the longest unprotected border with Canada. You know, there's an actual old law that talks about the size gun you can have on a boat. You know, what is it? A 20-pound cannon was the largest you could have. And the intent when that law was put into place, you know, decades ago, centuries ago, was to look at and try to contain any armament on the Great Lakes. So there was a lot of great concern. I've told a lot of the groups I work with, it's dead for now. It certainly could come back, but you know, and a lot of people are trying to work with them to say there's issues about terrorism, there's issues about an international border that we have to be concerned about. But what a lot of folks were saying is, why don't you do it between November 15th and March 15th? You know, if you need to do it, you know, do it off season because the Coast Guard and others are going out. You know, a lot of the recreation folks go, or the rescue folks go out over the winter to practice. Can you do it in the off recreation season where you wouldn't have as large an audience out there? Now, you'll still have some folks out there.
And wouldn't it still be scary to tourists to think that that's going on in that
It would, but yeah, you know, after you got through the first hurdle of the announcement of it, it happens all around the country. You know, and it has happened in other parts of the Great Lakes over time.
So I guess the transition into
it's that transition, and it's doing it during the tourist season, where you know, all of a sudden, you know, oh geez, let's take a few tours.
And no matter if you do it off season, you won't make the environmentalists happy either. I mean,
no, you won't.
Have that
impact you truly have that impact.
Shells or whatever.
Yes, so there's still some concerns out there, but it's a win for a lot of folks that were concerned to put it back on a table, think about it longer term, what the impacts would be, and you know, if there really is the need for it to do it up here versus, you know, sending them to some other part, you know, of the country where they can go out in open water and do the same.
Well, the Great Lakes and the St. Lawrence Seaway is a unique area of the country.
Now it's tabled, it could come back though.
That would be the concern, but it's going to be a while before it does because there's a lot of issues that have to be resolved and talked about. So it's a credit to a lot of folks that came to the table and said, wait a minute, we really need to put the brakes on this, really think it through. The Great Lakes mayors were really ahead of the game and jumped on it very quickly, as did some Canadian friends and a lot of trade industry groups.
Very good.
Thank you very much.
Great to see you both. Have a great holiday.
Good ideas now. Jeff's just about done shopping.
Back in a couple of moments.